What's up, YouTube? Chad, the Horrible Modeler here. Update on the TOS 1000 Enterprise. Going to be going over airbrushing, detailing, everybody's fun part when everything starts coming together. We take a look at our little Enterprise here. She is pretty much covered about 90% in her base color, which is the Japanese navy gray with a little bit of white. You can't really tell here under the lights and in the camera, but it's kind of got that greeny tint to it. If you look at that beautiful reflection on there, that is because I went through a serious process of wet sanding, reapplying paint, and then going back over it with my Flory Models buffing and polishing sticks, which anybody can pretty much get the same thing. I like his just because, well, it's good to support fellow modelers. But you can get these buffing and shining blocks at your salons.
Alright guys, we're set up here in the paint booth. Let me turn it off here. So basically just going to do some touch-up painting on those areas there with the putty that I redid, and try to smooth out some more of the areas and get it all set up for one final buff. I got my mix here of my navy gray, Mr. Color leveling thinner, some Tamiya thinner, a little bit of Flow Aid. It's a pretty thin mixture. You know, if you take a look inside the color cup, you know, it swirls around pretty good there. But the key is lowering down the air pressure. I use a Mac valve here so I can control that without having to mess with my air compressor all the time. So, I'm gonna basically just pick this up here and just spray some of these areas here that have the putty on them still. And just kind of go over everything one more time. Get a good base coat on. Kind of an awkward model to handle when it's on this stand like this, that's for sure. But everything's looking pretty good. Hit the edge of the saucer again. Put a nice thick wet coat on it. And just checking around here. Everything looks pretty good. And if you look close, you can see that, you know, there's definitely a little bit of texture on there, but as that dries, that should level out pretty good. Got that all taken care of there. Nice and smooth on the pylons. Just cut the air. First time using my Badger 105 since I got it back from Badger. I tell you what, you send them a check for like $6 to ship it back to you, and you send it into them. They replaced a couple seals, sent me a brand new needle and nozzle. $6 shipping. Talk about good customer service. Good luck getting that done with Iwata. You know, when you go and buy your airbrushes wherever and try to get service from them. I mean, I got an Iwata brush too, but I know nothing could be as easy as that. Not to mention, I mean, I've actually spoken to Ken, the actual CEO up there before when I first got this brush, because it had some problems right out of the box, and I bought it through Amazon. Didn't use it for a while, so I was past the return policy. So anyway, that's pretty much where we're at with that. Show you guys the finished progress here in a little bit. And right now, I'll probably just clean the airbrush out. You know, I usually just keep wiping it out and putting a little bit of stuff in there, wiping it out, dumping it into my cup. I use the Iwata airbrush cleaner, or this stuff really works good, but it's a little pricey. But man, it really does work good. It says odorless, but it's got some odor to it. So let me get everything all dried up and stuff and cut this, and be back with you probably tomorrow. All right, guys, set up back here in the spray booth. Got the model mast off. Going to be going back in and spraying our RLM 78, the Hella Blue. Now, this is the first time I've ever used life color paint. As I've said before, some of the colors that are called out aren't available anymore from testers. So you kind of have to go with their international colors. And this life color is pretty nice. It's really thin, so it didn't really require any thinning at all. And I'm at a really low air pressure, probably like 5 to 10 psi. And if you take a look right there, I've already got that nacelle sprayed in the bottom. So let's turn this up. And let's do this one. Cut the air. Go back with another pass. And that's it. Got a couple more sections to do. We can flip this over because our painted areas are not going to touch anything. And you can see we've got the front to do right there. So we'll shoot that real quick. We got to be kind of an odd angle to try to get that up in there. Let me pick this up here real quick. All right, there's that. And then we got our sections here on the bottom. easiest way here to show you this. Got those all masked off. So let's just spray them down. There's that one. That one. And I can't tell if I need to get on the inside or not. Yep. Turn it around here. You see all the way back in there. It's a long distance shoot. That's pretty much it. Give them the cells another pass. So there we go. That was pretty easy. So we'll let that all dry. Come back here in a little bit and peel our tape off and see what kind of touch-ups we have left to do.
All right, guys. Well, we're back about 2 months later, and you can see got everything all lit up here. Got pretty cool effect going on with just those RGB LEDs in there. We got our navigation lights on the top and bottom. Still need to put the deflector dish in. It's not painted yet, but all the other details are painted on the nacelles. And I just need to add all the different end caps and the rails that go there. And then we'll pretty much be ready for gloss coat and decals. But I just wanted to get a video out because I've had some of the videos stacked up here, but I was just waiting for the right time, and the weather's starting to get nasty, so I had some time this weekend where I could work on the models and kind of at a standstill with all the RC stuff right now. It's just kind of, that time of year. Can't really fly very well in the rain and the snow. I mean, the rain and the wind, that is. Snow pretty soon. So, just been catching up on everybody's YouTube videos and stuff, and just felt like getting a little creative for a change instead of freaking out over video quality and transmission, whatever that I have to deal with the multi-rotors. But I got a lot of multi-rotor stuff coming up too. But I just wanted to get this out so you guys could see what's going on with the TOS. I got this for Christmas, and I wanted to try to at least get one model built before Christmas. So I should have this one done in another week, I would say. I got the stand all done and everything. It's out in the garage. It's got the switch and everything else wired up to it already. So I just got to put that in, add the rest of these parts. Like I said, all detail painting is done, and we should be good to go. So hopefully in about a week or two, you will see the completed product. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you.